What you are about to witness are excavator operators who treat tons of steel like an extension of their own minds. Prepare for maneuvers so precise, so unbelievable, they defy explanation. Let's go. Be honest. If your truck fell into a hole this size, wouldn't you call a massive crane? That's what most would do. But not these folks. They've got one excavator. Let's see how they make it happen. Oh my gosh, that scene was insane. My heart's still pounding like a drum. From the water. If the ground is unstable, there's a significant risk of collapse. Still, credit where it's due, the operator knows exactly what they're doing. That's the Komatsu D275A-5, a heavy-duty beast built to move serious earth. But here, it's knee-deep in thick mud and sinking fast. This isn't just a machine stuck. It's a test of engineering versus nature. Let's see if its hydraulic power and raw torque can pull it out. Or if of it, luck just wasn't on that second wheel loader's side. Now it's getting more complicated. Here's a fresh take on expertise. Loading a half-broken excavator onto a trailer like it's child's play. One track missing? Doesn't matter. Watch a seasoned hand turn problem-solving into an art form. Oh, it seems luck wasn't on their side this time. Breathtaking view, right? But danger hides in plain sight. The excavator is positioned extremely close to the edge, near the respect. Right now, an excavator is digging up the paved street to reach critical infrastructure below. Using hydraulic power, the excavator carefully lifts the surface, ensuring everything underneath stays. That's why real pros never skip the basics. Checking hydraulic. This is why we emphasize lockout procedures in heavy equipment training. Intact. The work may seem straightforward, but every inch counts when you're digging beneath New York busy streets. Well, seems like they're about evenly matched, which makes sense. Roughly the same size dozer. Just picture it. The John Deere 450, smoothly unloaded against all odds. That's not luck, that's finesse. Props to the team. The loader came through like a champ.
Honda.
Help firefighters hone their skills. Amazing, right? Let's give a round of applause for these silent contributors. Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire. When nature turns against you, like freezing temps and glass-like ice, every rescue becomes a high-stakes operation. Both the excavator and the tow truck danced on the ice, fighting for grip. Man, that's a pretty daring approach. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
It's an 18-speed transmission that effectively has to roll as smooth as if you dropped a gearbox, there's 50 grand on the ground, and effectively
Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire.
will
This becomes an expensive disaster. In this situation, it appears that the procedure was not correctly followed. Implementing a shock-absorbing pad is essential to prevent the truck from tipping over to the opposite side. Additionally, careful inspection of the mechanical and hydraulic components of the equipment is highly recommended. Anyway, they really tried their best to flip the car. Both need about the same force at the tracks to do their job. Biggest difference between the two is
Yeah, I love it. I never get sick of that. Our subscribers, they get to kick back and enjoy. Look at that.
not just for cleanup, but as a critical recovery tool. A sparkling car doomed for destruction. Why? Here's an intriguing twist. It's not built to drive the streets, but to drive progress. These vehicles test manufacturing stability, train workers, and even and Trenchtronic 5.0 control. It delivers unmatched precision and power. Systems, engine health, and cable integrity. The Tesmec 1150 EVO Rockhog is a game changer in surface mining. Engineered for non-stop cutting through hard rock, it's perfect for open pit mines and big infrastructure projects. With EVO tech, assume the newer dozer is more fuel efficient and probably longer between service intervals. Flipping over during off-road races happens more often than you'd think. These terrains are brutal, and rollovers are just part of the game. That's when the excavator steps in. Here's a short clip of the excavator at work on the Low Head Dam removal project that started this week at the former Humboldt Generating Station site southeast of Humboldt. Okay, let's talk. Thoughts? Hit me up in the comments. And hey, if you're digging this, show some love and subscribe for more. If you're in the woods and need serious power and agility, check out the Nizla 555C with the Volvo 145 and Flex 14 setup. This thing is a beast, built to tackle gnarly slopes and dense forest without breaking a sweat. Pros love it because it delivers every single time. I was holding my breath watching that. He came down nose first with the finals leading. Rookie move. You could see the whole thing tipping. If he'd gone just a foot farther, that bucket would have folded under and sent him over. Lucky save this time. Imagine a bunch of excavators spinning, bowing, and dancing in perfect harmony. That's the magic of the dancing diggers. Earthborn's operators bring these JCB machines to life like they're part of a Broadway show. It's loud, it's powerful, and oddly beautiful.